something you might not know nothing about.
You're listening to the mixtape, Juice 107.2. It's a Monday night. It's 24 minutes after 8 o'clock. This Thursday night, we have got a big gig happening at the Haunt. It's the Juice 107.2 and Asahi New Music Showcase. We're putting on another gig, although this time we're doing a hip-hop special. Really a showcase of the best hip-hop artists in Brighton. We've seen Rizzle Kicks blow up in the last year since we put them on last May. But we're doing a gig with Astrophysics, Swaff Debonair, also Scribe Tribe as well. But we're joined in the studio by the biggest band of the lot. We're joined in the studio right now by the Rum Committee.
Yeah,
good evening, fellas.
What do?
Yeah. Now, there's 8 of you in the studio right now, right?
Uh-huh.
All right, and we're joined on the microphones right now. We've got Seslin, Giz and Kong.
That's Seaslin.
Sorry, I've written it down phonetically. I've started badly. And all the more reason why you should introduce the rest of your crew, because I'm going to pronounce someone's name wrong.
Right,
again.
okay, so we got Seaslin, Giz, Prince Kong on the microphones right now. We got big Tommy D at the back here. We got KD. We got Buckio. We got Rag and Bones. And on the camera over there, we've got Charlotte Bones as well, filming, and he'll upload that on YouTube very soon.
So you're a big crew. Do you always work together, or do you do individual parts and you come together as a collective? You know, what's the background?
We've all got our own sort of solo outlets, but I think we've all progressed. So since we've worked as a collective, I think our work rate sort of improved. We're all putting out certain things, but we all move together as we're all friends. So it makes it a lot easier when making music together.
How far do you all go back then?
Oh, way back, too long. If I start telling you about that, I think it'll make me feel a bit old.
Take forever.
So we're talking from school or kind of grown up in the same area?
A few of us have known each other since we were kids.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think that it's all about sort of everyone here knows each other through someone or something. We're all linked in different ways. So, and most importantly, we all enjoy the same things. And I have to say, playing live with these lot, we have so much fun. We have good times. So it's that's us basically.
I mean, there's a lot of you. There's 8 of you in the studio now, but there's 10 of you when you've got your full crew together.
Yeah.
I mean, how does the organisation work? Do you have a leader? Is there someone who's kind of pulling the strings?
Is
it
mental.
chaos?
It's chaos.
Oh,
that's a good way.
Shout out to Choicey and Dan Dastard as well. They're not here. They're the other 2 members.
But basically, it's all. Obviously, a lot of groups have a lot of pressure. If there's, even small groups of 4 people or 5 people. There's a lot of us. So sometimes the heat is on, and you have to stay, organised and up to scratch. But we all do different things, and it's using our strengths to our advantage collectively, which is what puts us in a good position of being able to put out good music and play massive live shows and have a lot of fun, basically.
Exactly, yeah.
And your influences from listening to the tracks I've heard are very much about living in Brighton, about going out, hanging out with your friends.
Just
fun times, man.
Average, a guy living in Brighton, enjoying himself, going out, drinking. The same as most 20-something guys in Brighton do. Keep it relevant. To how we live our lives. There's too much people going off on tangents and talking about stuff that's not relative in hip hop. And if we can keep it relevant to what we do, and have fun doing it as well. So
now we've seen Rizzle Kicks blow up in the last year. You guys were they part of your collective at one point, or were you just kind of doing bits and pieces with them? Yeah, I knew they were on your tape, you see. So we all know sort of all them boys. The Brighton scene is very tight knit. Everyone knows each other, and there's a lot of room for development and growth of the younger lot. So Rizzle Kicks, them guys, we've all known them, we're all friends, what I mean? So it's all good. It's we're all happy for them as well. They're having a good time doing their thing, you know what I mean?
But Rizzo still comes back to Brighton and pops his head in, when we're at Slip Jam or whatever, do you know what I mean? Isn't it? He ain't forgotten his roots.
Well, we're hoping they might turn up on Thursday night at the Horn. I think everyone's put a little thing into to Jordan and Harley and said, if you're free Thursday night, they're probably doing some mega show somewhere.
TV or something.
If they can make it down, then hopefully they might show their faces. I'm doing this partly because I'm trying to tease more people to come down with the hope that Jordan and Harley might
I'll tell you what,
there.
If you want to tease people to come down, we're going to be really drunk and probably diving off of speakers. We'll probably get you in a little bit of trouble if I'm honest now, but it'll be a spectacle to behold. It's going to be good fun.
Put on a lively live show. It's all all a bit lively.
You'll see.
This is us sober. We get a few drinks and enjoy ourselves on stage.
Well, it's going to be a sight to be seen. Why don't we do something live arrived right now then anyway. You arrived, you're mob-handed. Now, we've got a bit of an issue in the studio in that whoever's actually rapping at any one moment needs to be wearing their headphones. We've only got 2 pairs of headphones, 3 pairs of headphones.
We've dealt with a situation a few
so
times.
We're going to pull this off, don't worry.
So this is going to be interesting. So this is off to cut. Has this track got a name, or is it just really kind of a collaboration of tracks?
First?
Well, what we're going to do,
Boost
we're going to go through a few little tracks off the album, Boost Town. You can get that rumcommittee.com, all the links, iTunes, Bandcamp, all that. Pick it up off there. And basically we're going to do, it's kind of a medley, I guess, you know. We're just going to show off our individual skills as well here. It's just a little short thing. Big Rag and Bones singing them hooks.
All right, you boys ready then?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, right, let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Right, this is Rum Committee on Juice 107.2.
Yo, Boost Town.
Somewhere up back with the air is stailing heavy. Your cares disappear with every sailor. Jerry's a place for many. Mary Stella degenerates, heady and devilish. No immigration, any kid is welcomed in with a treble gin. A measurable grin, there's no noise abatement team, so make a very awful din. It's the sort of thing any alcoholic dreams about. Now 1,000 beers to down before a scream and shout. No feelings now, shorts and t-shirt even though it's freezing out. Skeletons in cupboards but a double rum will clear it out. Barrels, optic, bottle shots, activists with molotovs. Alcohol that leads me seeking beef like stroganoff. Drink a litre, hobble off, bump into the news sound. Even you clowns know who's down in Booze Town. A visionary drinking every day of the week. You can stay on one condition, stay on your feet.
What know in my heart that I've chosen this path, devoted to growing this art hard and potently flow sharp. Work and graft before the moment has passed, to show joker opponents that their so-called heroics have no class. Prevail a notion sparse with the motion of a shark, tailing the failing weight. I'm done with chasing bait bars, hopeless. Half these artists are bogus for starts, they need to focus fast and sit. But they was Rosa Parks. Move back or you could choose to lose your rag. Off spitting, but we swinging jabs like abusive dads. Rooted, suited in my flat, boosting booth chat. It's Sherlock Bones' duty to be fruity, looping tracks. We be moving like a ruthless unit of hooligans, while the nuisance music you're producing is stupid, proving your who is whack. So what you screwing at? I've long been sitting thinking in the fire by the frying pan, chewing the fat. And I regulate these phrases even when my brain's clouded. Never counterfeit, I'll turn a molehill to a mountain. Without shouting, we still sound astounding and straight bring perspective like a day trip at Auschwitz.
My committee keep it dope from the start. Got that poetry, emotion, mixing vocals with bars. Like soldiers we slowly advance and approach like a shark, leaving blood in every ocean that we're known to pass. What? My committee keep it dope from the start. Got that poetry, emotion, mixing vocals with bars. Like soldiers we slowly advance and approach like a shark, leaving blood in every ocean that we're known to pass.
Yeah. Yo, let's go in on this one and Rags.
Yo, what's good, JuiceFM?
Tell them what's good.
When I'm sipping liquor, yeah, you know we getting rowdy. Up with Rum Committee, best believe that you'll be sorry. I rode to your show strapped up with Bacardi. We ain't even started. You don't wanna see us smarty.
Check. Rum Committee rep the scene in the south. From my bars are like soap that be clean in your mouth. I'll be cheating you out of the keys to your house. Your mother find me jamming with my feet on the couch, just like I haven't got a home while I'm sleeping around. Find me with my people down the beach or in town, drinking rum by the litre when I'm deep in the crowd. People so high that I'm freaking them out, being loud on the streets. On the streets I'm allowed, steaming about till I'm seated and slouched on the beat. I will bounce in between and throughout, cause it's me, GI3, MO, please give me snaps. And I catch you on the rebound. In each town we renown, repeat air, the rewound, unique with a deep sound. Hold it down with my committee, smash it, catastrophic, catatonic rappers lacking knowledge. Back to college.
Let me tell you a story.
Yeah, go on with that story, Seasley.
Check it. Yo, this story's awkward, but take a seat and let me talk to ya. and preached to all of y'all, and all he's done. He's 41, the doors have closed, he forced them shut. He caught a chick he'd thought he trust, she tore and crushed his balls to dust. Now he's always drunk and normally he's pouring guts. Always seen touring pubs, scrawny jeans, torn them rough. No chance affording much, he can't withdraw his funds. There's never money in the birthday cards for his son. He thought she loved him, she was just in for a naughty cut. She cleared him out and now he's stuck in such an ugly dump. A scummy runt, loving drugs, chugging up his lungs. Till he'd done enough, his luck had run to nothing. But he thought, stuff it, he could summon up a rush of courage to jump in front of something coming at 100 something. That chick had cut him to a bloody pussin', druggy bussin', disgusting guy, you're nothing but a gutter.
And there's a world outside my window that I just can't bear.
Tell him, Rory.
Blues have me up against the wall for way too long.
Way too long.
Mama said I drink too much, babe. Can't hold it down. I have my back against the wall for way too long.
Rum Committee.
Rumcommittee.com.
Love on or jog on.
Who's down?
Rum Committee, make some noise. Top skills guys in the studio. Here in the mixtape on Juice 107.2. If you like that, do come down to the Haunt on Thursday night. It's the Juice 107.2 and Asahi New Music Showcase featuring Rum Committee, who just saw. They're going to be mob-handed on stage. Also Astrophysics, Suave Debonair and Scribe Tribe as well. What other gigs have you got coming up? Obviously we want people to come down on Thursday, but
We're doing
people can't
festivals
make
this
it.
year, aren't we?
Yeah, well, Friday the 13th of April.
Friday the 13th of April, yeah.
That's right.
Brick Lane.
With Bugsy and for Suspect Packages. That should be a big show.
Yeah, make sure
Check
you
that
head down
out.
to that.
Is that a vibe bar or a jam?
Yeah, Vibe Bar, Brick
Vibe Bar.
Lane.
Good place to play as well.
Yeah.
Do you do many gigs in London? Do you get called up a lot?
Yeah,
A couple.
We do bits all over the place. We play Bournemouth, Leeds. I'm trying to think. Literally loads of places. I got rid of off. We play festivals like out in the West Country. All kinds of all kinds of madness.
I guess the hard thing for you guys is simply travel costs. If you're all on the underground and on the tube, there's
gets
100,
covered.
£200 there.
Usually it's good promoters. So
Promoters got that. Yeah.
Okay,
it's all
cool.
good.
You're working with the right people. That's good to
Yeah,
hear, because
yeah.
a lot of them will rip you off given half a chance.
That's right.
It's kind of hard to rip off like 10 guys. It's big as well.
Yeah,
So.
I'll tell you what, it takes a brave man to try and rip off you guys. Yeah, I certainly know that much. Where can people get more of your music from? Tell them where.
Rumcommittee.com.
Rum Committee.
It's all on there. There's more coming too. Check the Facebook as well. Rum Committee. Just everywhere. We're all over the web. YouTube. Anything. Find any of us individually, all doing our thing together. It's all there. You'll find it all in one place at rumcommittee.com.
I mean, the future of Brighton hip hop's looking good. I mean, there's we're going to have a real showcase on Thursday.
Definitely.
I mean, outside of Brighton, who do you guys listen to? Who are your favourite rappers at the
Buju
moment?
Bantan.
Well, I think we've got a lot of pals that rap that are real good as well and unknown. You know what I mean? And there's so many good names. But obviously we stick to I like a lot of the UK classic hip hop as well.
Another good thing with having so many people in a crew is the diversity with the music.
Yeah,
so many
we all do solo
influences.
stuff as well, so we can listen to each other's stuff as well. I like to listen to my boys' music sometimes more than I like to listen to music that's big in the charts.
Yeah,
you know
sure.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you're all getting introduced to loads of different things, different angles.
We all work with loads of different people too
Yeah,
as well.
yeah.
So there's all kinds of different stuff to
Cross-country.
get into the
I tell you what, looking forward to Thursday night. It's going to be it's going to be a real party. We're looking forward to it.
Yes.
Let's play another track from the album. The album's called Boost Town. People can get it from rumcommittee.com.
That's right.
Rare Kind Records in Brighton as well. Big up
Get
to
it from
them.
Bandcamp.
Bandcamp.
Or if you just see one of us in the street, hit us up. We carry copies for you Eager Beavers out there.
And you've got change as well. People have only got hard notes.
No change.
We'll hook you up a deal as well.
All right, let's play this tune right now then. So this is Rum Committee, You Don't Want to Drink. Is that right? Pronounced it right?
You don't want to drink.
You don't want to drink. This is Juice 107.2. Cheers, fellas. I'll see you Thursday.
Yeah,
me, and I'm his favorite child.